Hey guys, good afternoon. Welcome to the live. This is Oliver from Honanjing Holdings, and welcome to the live. If you are watching our live stream on Alibaba, because currently we are showing you the 3D videos on YouTube. So if you are curious about our protein technology, and if you want to do the starch business, especially for tuber starch like potato and sweet potato and cassava, so you can easily leave something in the comment to let me know that you do interested about our live stream or interested about our processing technology. And right now I'm about to pin our WhatsApp number at the bottom. So if you guys like to get to know more information about our technology, you guys can easily add our WhatsApp number. Tell us that you are coming from YouTube or you are coming from Alibaba, so that we can give you a discount price and send you a lot of files as a reference. And by the way, our company it is called Honanjing Holdings. Our company it is in China, and so that's our factory. But we do have our overseas office, which is in Nigeria. So if you are living in the tropical areas, Africa areas, you guys can save in a lot of like the shipping cost. And by the way, talking about the Africa areas, we do have the Gary processing technology, which means if you want to do the Gary business to protecting the Gary, we can also provide you the best quality with the relatively low price equipment. So hi, welcome PI. Good afternoon. Welcome to the lab. This is Oliver from Honanjing Holdings, and from 2 days earlier, no, not 2 days, 2 weeks earlier, we start to showing the 3D videos on YouTube. So if you guys like to check about the 3D video that we are showing for our newest processing technology, is leave something in a comment to our here, so that our system will reach to contact you and show you more detailed information about our processing technology, no matter not only for Gary starch, potato starch, sweet potato starch, or cassava flour or Gary processing line. We have done those business about 10 years, to be specific, that is 12 years. And during these 12 years, we do accumulate so many of the experiences here. So if you do interested about our processing technology, please do leave something in a comment. We are waiting for your questions. And right now, if you are watching the live on YouTube, you guys can check about the 3D video that I'm showing at the right part. It is mainly about the whole equipment that we use for this whole processing technology. If there's anything that you are interested, you can directly let me know. For this whole processing line, we all have it in stock. For the washing part, like the processing part, removing the impurities part, we all have it. And for different raw materials, we do have different kind of, yeah, I am checking the live stream here, and I have already given myself a like. Can I see how many? Hey, Zenram, welcome to the live. This is Oliver from Honanjing Holdings, and for our company, it is mainly focused on the Gary processing line, cassava flour processing line, potato and sweet potato starch processing line. So if you do curious about the tuber starch, especially for potato, sweet potato, and cassavas, you can easily leave something. Our assistant can show you about our progress case or about the 3D video for our processing technology. And we have done the starch business, flour business about 10 years, and we do have so many of the experiences here. And could you please tell me what kind of raw materials do you have? What kind of raw materials do you have? Potato, sweet potato, or like cassava tubers? We can all doing all that kind of business. Thank you so much for your like, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. I can see about your likes. And right now, if you are watching the live on YouTube, check about this 3D video that I'm showing here. This is our hydrocyclone station, which it is mainly used to remove the cells inside of the cassava starch. Hi, Anthony. How are you? Good afternoon. Welcome to the live, Anthony. Anthony Sandras. Good afternoon. How are you? How's everything going with you? And for our company, it is called Honanjing Holdings, and our company and our factory, it is all located in Henan province in China. But we do have our overseas office, which is in Nigeria. So if you are living in those kind of area, especially for uh, Africa areas, you can save a lot of shipping cost, I'm sure. If you do have any questions right now, please you can just directly leave your question in the comment. I can definitely show you more detailed information about our processing technology. All right. So right now, how about let's start from the beginning and show you guys what kind of raw materials do we have here. Oh, hold a second. Yeah, this is much better. And by the way, I have already pinned our WhatsApp number at the bottom part. If you guys can check about our WhatsApp number, you can easily add our WhatsApp number so that you guys can saving a lot of shipping cost. And I believe our system will give you a lot of this discount for the price. So right now, let's start from the beginning and introducing about the whole processing line for here. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, so basically this is what we do for the cassava starch processing line. Hi, man Tony. How are you? Good afternoon. Welcome to the lab. This is Oliver from Honanjun Holdings. Our company is in China, so that's our factory. And we do have two factories in total. The final amount it is about 40,000 square meters with more than 200 workers producing about the equipment for you guys. No matter what kind of capacities, equipments you need, we can provide you that. And this is our check about the right part. This is our the cassava starch processing technology, or if you want to know the potato or sweet potato starch processing line, name it in the tell me in the comment area. So this is the first step. Let me just stop here. You guys can see this one. It is our feeding hopper. At the bottom, there is a there is a vibrating device. When it is working, it is keep vibrate to put all the raw materials in in process to put all of the raw materials get on this belt conveyor, so that we can make sure all of the raw materials is getting in each of the equipment in a certain speed, and to make sure the final starch obtain rate. And you guys can see here at the bottom part there is a device. It is keep vibrating to put all the raw materials get on this belt conveyor. And this is our first equipment that we use, and then it is our belt conveyor. Especially for this belt conveyor, the friction, you guys do not worry about the friction, because we have done the starch business about 10 years. During these 10 years, we do accumulate so many of the feedbacks and the previous cases. I mean, if the friction it is not enough, all of the raw materials will fall off of this belt conveyor in a really easy way. So in these 10 years, we update about our device for several of the times. Right now, it has a really strong, really large friction to make sure all of the raw materials can go into the next equipment in process. And then you guys see about this one. This is our dry side. Can you guys see about this one? This is our dry side. For this dry side, the use for this one, it is mainly to remove the impurities on the surface for the cassavas, potatoes, and the sweet potatoes. Because if you are obtaining the raw materials in the farm, I mean the raw materials, there are so many dirts. It is mixing together with the raw materials. So you have to remove the impurities at the first place to make sure the final starch processing quality. So when it is working this dress type, it is keep rotates to remove the impurities, like the weeds, like the leaves, like those kind of big impurities. And at the bottom part, you guys can see here at the bottom part, this is the outlet. This is the outlet for the impurities. So you can use about the plastic bag, or using the water, or if you want, you can directly use about a garbage bin to collect the impurities. So when it is full, you can easily to remove all of it, the impurities. A really high efficiency one, simple structure, And yeah, this is our dry side. If you'd like to know more detailed information for our dry side, easily leave something in the comment. I am waiting for questions, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to the live and the next one. Yeah, for this one, this is our paddle washing equipment. For the paddle washing equipment, it is mainly used to remove the impurities for cassava, this kind of raw material, because if you do have potato or sweet potato as the raw material, this equipment it is not that suitable for you, because this one it is more suitable for long and thin raw materials, just like cassavas, because if it is big and large, it will easily to damage about the raw materials, which we didn't want that to happen. So we do set one of the paddle washing equipment here. It is suitable for that. And you guys can see about the bottom, at the right part, there are two slots, one slot and two slot. I mean, according to the dirt adhesion degrees, or according to the washing difficulties, you can easily to make it into a single slot, double slot, or triple slot. Yeah, multi slot. It is totally according to your needs. If your raw material is dirty, it is obtained directly from the farm, from the farmers. You may need to use about the paddle washing equipment, but if you directly purchase all the raw material from other sellers, I mean, those kind of equipments, it is not that necessary. So if you'd like to know the exact price for this whole processing line, I mean, it is totally depend. Uh, what kind of raw materials do you have, and what is the requirement for the final quality, so that we can give you a customized design according to your basic information. So if you check about this live here, you can tell us what kind of raw materials do you have, what kind of like potato, sweet potato, cassava, or you purchase the raw materials from other sellers, or you purchase all the raw materials from the farm, and what is the situation for the raw materials, clean or dirt, or what is your final requirements for the starch you want to sell it directly in the market, or you just want to eat it, or share it with some of your neighbors, your relatives. Yeah, because according to your different requirements, we do have different processing line can recommend to you. And if you do have any questions for our processing line, cassava starch processing line, potato and sweet potato starch processing line, easily leave something in the comments. And by the way, I have already pinned our WhatsApp number in the comment area. If you guys curious about the starch business, potato, sweet potato or cassava, add our WhatsApp number. We can send you about those kind of 3D videos that is made by us. And if you need all kind of capacity equipments, we can provide you that, because we provide you the best equipment with a relatively low price for you guys. So if you do need it, just name it in the comment area. I am waiting for you, ladies and gentlemen, waiting for you. Yeah, this is our paddle washing equipment. Check about it. If there's anything that you need, oh, what is it? Oh, this is a filter. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay, let's show more details for the paddle washing equipment. How about that? For this paddle washing equipment, you guys can see at the bottom there is a bottom notch. It is can easily separate about the fine side. It is can because you know the fine sand gravity, the weight, it is totally different with the cassava tubers. And also there is a stone sink design. And by the way, for this paddle washing equipment, it is totally adopt counter current washing principle. What do I mean by counter current washing principle? There are two kind of valves. It is set at the bottom for this equipment. So we normally will turn on one third for the inlet parts valve. So all the water will totally flow to the inlet part, but our raw materials, it is flowing from inlet part to the outlet part. So adopt to this kind of working principle, we make it into a counter current equipment here. And according to the dirt adhesion degrees, according to the washing difficulties, we can make it into like single slot, triple slot, double slot, triple slot according to your needs. So if you do need the equipment to wash about the cassava tubers, this one it is really suitable for you. Or if you do have any questions for our tuber starch processing technology, easily leave your question in the comment. Or if you'd like to get to know more information about our company, about our processing line, about every working principle, leave your question in the comment area. We can show you more detailed informations. And that is basically all for the washing part. From now on, it is about the processing part. For the processing part, we are using two of the machines. One it is this one cutting machine, and one it is called rasper. Let's see the cutting machine first. Or if you do have any questions, let me know. All right. So this is our cutting machine. Can you guys see that? This is our cutting machine. When it is working, there are two kind of knives. It is keep rotates. The first one, it is a rotate knives. It is keep rotate to cut all the raw material into small pieces. Like normally around 3 centimeters to 5 centimeters, like cut it into small pieces. And the knife, we are using a really durable material, which is 4CR13. It is a really durable material. I mean, usually we are using this kind of raw materials, this kind of materials in our kitchen to cut all the fruits, the vegetables. Yeah, very durable, and it is a knife design, diamond design. Let me show you about it. I mean, there are provides clients may give us those kind of feedback. When it is cutting, all the raw materials will easily to jump out of this cutting machine. So right now we do have a really special design. We do have those kind of paddle. It is inside of the cutting machine, or if you need, we can design those kind of cover at the outside for this cutting machine to avoid all the raw materials when it is getting cut. It will jump out of the cutting machine. And then it is our rasper. By the way, for this whole processing line, the starch rate it is above 94%, and especially for this rasper, the breaking rate it is about 96%. Let me show you why it has such amazing breaking rate. Yeah, this is our rasper. There is a really huge rotary drum inside the rasper. I mean, if you do have a large capacity, if you do have a large scale of the raw materials to do, the bigger for this rotary drum, the diameter for this rotary drum, it will get also getting bigger. And at the surface, there are step multiply of the blades. It is a job here. And welcome, Mintalan, welcome to the live. I mean, there are multiply of the blades. It is on the surface for this rotary drum. I mean, the diameter for this drum bigger. There will be more of the blades on the surface. I mean, the smallest capacity equipments also have more than 80 of the blades. If you capacity it is getting bigger, there will be more than 200 of the blades. And when it is working, it is rotates in a really high speed, like in 1 minute it will rotate for 2,000 of the times to all the blades will rasp all of the raw materials, make it into starch milk. And at the bottom for this rotary drum, there is a bottom net. The size it is really tiny. The mesh size it is normally around 2 millimeters. So when all the raw materials it is cut, it is rasped into a really tiny one, it can go through for the mesh. Otherwise, it will keep stay on the surface for this rotary drum until it is get fully rasped. And by the way, on the top for this rotary drum, on the top for this rasper, there is a really special design, which is our, hold a second, which is our magnetic separator. Why do we set a magnetic separator here? It is mainly used to protect about our equipment, because for this one, it is the main equipment. It is the main equipment for this tuber starch processing line. So this kind of device, it is relatively expensive. So we better to protect this one in a really high efficient way. And with the protection by our magnetic separator, you can easily to rasp the raw materials from 3,000 tons to 5,000 tons without any questions. I mean, in the market, there are so many different kinds of the breaking equipments, but like the breaking rate, it is not that high. I mean, normally it is around 80% or 82%. The most high efficiency one, it is about 85%. But for our Vesper, the breaking rate, it is totally above 96%. So I mean, let me give you a example. Let me give you a really exact example that we did it before. There is a Nigeria client. Due to he has a limited budget, so he has to choose about the hammer breaker instead of this rasper. So with 4 tons or 6 tons of the raw materials, he can process 1 tons of tuber starch. But with our equipment, with our rasper, you can use 4 tons of raw materials to obtain 1 tons of tuber starch. Yeah, you guys can do the comparison. 4 tons to 6 tons can obtain 1 tons of the starch, but with this rasper, you can use 4 tons of raw materials to obtain 1 tons the tuber starch. So yeah, it does differ a lot. If you do have any questions or no want to know more detailed information about our rasper, easily leave something in the comment. I can definitely show more detailed information about our equipment. And by the way, our engineers team can definitely show more. Yeah, let me get myself bigger so that you guys can see me more clearly. Yeah, how about right now? I think it is much better. So if you do want to get the high efficiency equipments here, the Raspberry, it is really suitable for you, and the price, it is really amazing. If you'd like to know more detailed information, you can directly add our WhatsApp number or WeChat that I have already pinned at the bottom. You can tell our assistant that you are coming from the live stream so that we can give you more discounts. Yeah, this is the best deal ever. So if you'd like to get that right now, just directly leave something in the comment. Let me know that you're interested about that. Let's keep talking about our protecting line here. And after this one, we have already obtained the cassava milk, which is it is just like this. Check about just like this, the cassava milk. And the cassava milk will gathered underground. Yeah, this is also a special design. And the next equipment, it is our centrifuge side. Let me show you more detailed information because for this one, oh my God, there are so many of our providers clients love about this centrifuge side. It is really high efficiency one. The purpose for this one is to we are using this equipment to remove the big fibers inside of the cassava milk because after processing there are a lot of fibers. It is mixing together with our cassava milk. So we better to remove all of the big fibers to improve the final quality for our starch. So this is what we use. I mean, in the market, there is a totally different type. Let me show you about our equipment first and then show you about the other company's equipment so that we can do the comparison because it do differs a lot. For our equipment, you guys can see here, for our equipment, it rotates in really high speed. In 1 minute, it can rotate for more than 1,200 times. But yeah, and over here, can you guys see that at the outlet part? I mean, at the outside, there is a inlet part, inlet pipe. All of the cassava milk will directly get into this centrifuge side in this part and get into this centrifuge side. And in the centrifuge side, there is a mesh. So the Hey Mario, how are you, Mario? Good afternoon. Welcome to the live. This is Oliver from Honanjin Holdings. Currently, we are showing you about the tuber starch processing technology. If you'd like to get the cassava starch, potato starch, or sweet potato starch, we can provide you the best quality equipment with a relatively low price. So if you do want to have a workshop just like this, easily leave something in the comment. I can show you more detailed information about our company and about our processing technology. Basically everything that you need, we can provide you that. In the centrifuge side, there is a really tiny mesh. It is also inside of it. So the fibers cannot go through for the mesh, but our cassava milk can directly go through for the mesh. So this is what we do to separate about the big fibers and about our cassava milk. All right, check about it. And over this part, this is the outlet for the fibers, and over this part, it is the outlet for the cassava milk, cassava starch milk. And normally we will use 4 or 5 of this equipment connecting together as a bundle to remove the big fiber. That is why our starch rate, it is more than 94%, really high efficiency one. Yeah, this is our first equipment, the second one, the third one, and the fourth one. If you do have a large scale, you can easily to make it into a four of the equipment or 5 of the equipment. It totally according to your needs, according to your preference. I mean, the more equipments you have, you can remove all more of the impurities, more of the fibers. But according to our 10 years experiences, the 4 or 5, it is totally enough. You can save a lot of budget, and you can remove most of the impurities. 4 or 5, it is all suitable or can do. In this video, we are using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the centrifuge side to remove the fiber impurities. And what I mean, connected to each other, you guys can see there are 2 cans of pipe here. There are 2 cans of pipe, yellow one and blue one. The blue one and the yellow one, inside of the pipe, there are totally different things. If you'd like to know more detailed information, leave something in the comment. I can definitely show more detailed information for our processing technology. Or if you want to know more, I can show you about the real video that we took. This is Oliver from Honanjin Holdings. Our company, it is mainly doing the starch processing technology, and we have done the starch business about 10 years. And we do have our overseas office, which is in Nigeria. If you'd like to know more information, you are doing the starch business, cassava, potato or sweet potato starch business, leave something in the comment here. And right now, check about this one. This is our descender. This is our descender. Due to the different weight for the fine sand and for our starch, we can, by using the gravity, to remove the fine sand. The fine sand, it is relatively heavy, so it will totally out of the descender at the bottom part. And we are using several of the descender connect each other as the bundle. And the next one, ladies and gentlemen, check about the next one. This is our hydrocyclone station. Hi BS, welcome to the live. Check about this one. This is our hydrocyclone station. It is the most spectacular equipment in this processing line. This is a totally sealed equipment, and you guys can check about the inside. There are 2 paddles, and divide this equipment into 3 parts: 1 part, 2 part, and 3 parts. And in the middle part, you guys can see there are a lot of tubes. This is our hydrocyclone tubes. And let's see the inside for the tubes. There are two sides. Can you see that there are 2 sides? Bigger size one and smaller size one. This equipment, it is mainly, we are using it mainly to remove the cells and to remove other tiny impurities. When we put all the starch into these tubers, when we put all of the starch into these tubers, it will bring the force of the gravity, and the cells, it is much heavier. It will keep swirling and remove at the bottom part, and all the cells will out of these tubes at the top part. This is what we do to remove the cells. If you do have any questions, ladies and gentlemen, please just put your question in the comment area. I am currently waiting for your comment. I want to show you guys more detailed information about our processing line. If you guys can, please let me know that you're too curious about it. And for this equipment, just like I said, all of the starch will get into the equipment at the middle part. And the left part, it is impurities outlet, and the right part, it is our starch outlet. And if you do have a really large scale, we strongly suggest you guys to have 18 or 19 of the hydrocyclone equipments at the bundle, so that we can remove all of the cells to improve the colors for the final starch quality. Check about it. If you do have any questions right now, please let me know that. 刚才直播间这儿有6个。So according to our 10 years experiences here, we strongly suggest to you guys to get 18 or 19 of the hydrocyclone station at the bundle, so that we can remove most of the impurities, remove most of the cells, so that we can improve the colors to make sure the final quality can meet the requirements for the national standards. Hey Luca, good afternoon. Welcome to the live. How are you? For this live, we are showing you, let me send you about our business card. If you want to do the starch business or flour business, we can provide you the best equipment with a relatively low price. And we have done the starch and flour and dairy business about 10 years, which if you do have any questions, just leave your question in the comment. And right now, I am showing our viewers about the 3D videos on YouTube. Also, if you're curious about the starch business, cassava starch, potato starch, or sweet potato starch, you guys can just come to our YouTube, check about the 3D videos here. All right, I am waiting for you guys. And let me show you guys about the material for all of the equipments. When our equipments get in touch with the starch, with the raw materials, we are using about the food grade material, 304 food grade material. Do not worry about all of the materials will easily get rust, and when it is rust, it will totally damage about the final quality. Do not worry about that, because we are using about the 304 food grade material, stainless steel. And especially for this hydrocyclone station, all of the pipes and all of the equipment that we are using here, it is 304 food grade stainless steel. It will not rust easily. And inside of the equipment, there are so many of the pipes here. All of the tubes we are using about also food grade. In the market, there are a lot of people say can't use about the plastic one. If you want, of course you can use about the plastic tubes. The cost it is low compared to our equipment, but the using time, the serving life, it is shorter, a lot of shorter than our materials. Do you have any questions, Luca? What kind of raw materials do you have? You can just easily let me know what kind of raw materials do you have, so that I can give you more recommendations. Do you guys have any questions here? If you do, please just let me know that. All right, waiting for your question. And after this part, it is our vacuum dryer. I don't think it is a vacuum dryer. Yeah, it is our drying system. Check about it. Let me just post it here. You guys may notice the size for our pipe, it is totally different. Check about it. The size for our pipe, it is totally different. When the wet materials get into this flash dryer, exactly, flash dryer. When the raw material get into this flash dryer, it will flowing to the outlet, and the size for our pipe, it is a special made because you guys may notice the size it is totally uh, different with the other companies. One like the bigger part, smaller part, bigger part, smaller part, it is totally different. Why we design our pipe just like this? It is because during by using those kind of pipe we can prolong the drying time. We can prolong the drying time for the drying part because the of the bare materials it is not suitable for it cannot meet the standard for the national requirements. So we design our equipment just like this to prolong the drying time. And by the way, it is totally under pressure because if we're not using about the under pressure, when we're drying, when we're blowing about the raw materials, it will easily out of the pipe when there is a tiny hole because all of the pipe it is connecting to each other. One pipe, another pipe connecting to each other. If there is a small hole, it will easily to flying all of the starch, which we didn't want that to happen. So inside of the pipe, it is totally under pressure, and we put our blower at the bottom part to bring the under pressure. If you guys want to know more about the working principle, like how we make it, leave something in the comment. I can show more detailed information about that. All right, waiting for you. The temperature in this flash dryer, it is normally around 70 degrees or even higher, just like 80 degrees or 60 degrees. It is totally according to your basic information and according to the real thing. Yeah, and that it is our sieve. We just add one of the red sieve at the last equipment so that we can filter out all of the non-high quality starch. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the live. This is Oliver from Hananjin Holdings. We have done the starch and flour and gari business about 10 years. We can provide you the best quality equipment with a relatively low price. And for our equipments, we all have 1 year warranty. In this 1 year, if there's anything wrong with the equipment, you can easily contact to us. We can solve your problems in 24 hours. Really amazing service. How are you, Kindra? How's everything? How's everything with you? If you do have any questions, right now leave your questions at the bottom comment area. This is basically what I'm showing here about the cassava starch protecting line. Or if you guys want, how about let's check another potato or sweet potato starch protecting line. Yeah, let's check about it. This is our sweet potato starch protecting line. It is a really popular video, and if you are our old followers, you may notice this. You may notice about the 3D video that we have been showing right now. We have already showed it for several of the times. Several of the times. So if you do have any questions, put your question in the comment. I am waiting for it. Or if you'd like to know about the price for our equipment, or if you like to know about the capacities, because according to your different scales raw materials, we do have different capacity. One ton per day, 5 tons per day, 10 tons per day. We can all provide you the high quality equipment for you guys. So if you do need it, name it in the comment area. We can provide you the best quality the equipment for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my god, I haven't seen a lady for a really long time in the live stream. Hey Omar, how are you? Hey, how are you? Good afternoon. Welcome to the live. This is Oliver from Hananjin Holdings. you are preferring Zhengzhou Hongle machinery equipment. And by the way, this is Oliver, also from Henan province, and also our company is also in Zhengzhou. Uh, Currently, we are showing you about the tuber starch processing technology, especially for potato, sweet potato, and cassava starch. And but also, if you'd like to do the gallery business, we can also provide you the gallery processing technology, no matter for the single equipment or for this whole processing line. We all have in stock. But I mean, are you from Turkey or you are just using about the 节点? Good afternoon, welcome to the live. Because currently we are doing the live stream on YouTube at the same time. So if you want to check about the 3D video that I'm showing right now, you can just easily leave something, come to YouTube and check about our 3D videos. We are the firm, we are the company to provide you guys the machinery about our equipment. No matter for what kind of capacities equipments, we can all provide you that. Like 1 tons per day, 10 tons per day, 15 tons per day, 20 tons per day. We all have in stock. If you need it, you name it, we can provide you the best quality with a relatively low price. And what kind of machinery equipment do you provide? Yeah, if you can share with me what kind of machinery equipment do you have to produce? We are doing the starch business and flour business and gallery business. How about you, the Omar Farouk? Yeah. Anyway, leave something. I am waiting. I am waiting for you. I am waiting for you. Waiting for replies. Or if you can type Chinese. I can totally read it. Yeah. Let me just pause it here. Let me just pause it here to show you more details about our processing part, because this is the main part in this whole processing line. We do have two of the equipments here. One, it is our cutting machine. Let me just pause it here. You guys can check. This one, it is a keep rotary knife. When it is working, it is rotating in a really high speed to cut all the raw materials get into small pieces, normally around 3 centimeters to 5 centimeters, so that we can easily to rasp all of the raw materials in a really high efficient way. And also at the bottom there is a stable knife which is just stay here. It is not moving. So when all the raw materials it is dropping down, the knife can cut it again. And for the material for the knife, it is made of 4CR13. 4CR13, it is a really durable material. I mean, by using this kind of material, you can deal with more than 3,000 tons to 5,000 tons of the things without any questions. So if you do need this kind of thing, type something in the comment. I can show you more detailed informations. And then after this cutting machine, I mean, in the real situation, all of the raw material will easily jump out of the equipment, because it is a really high speed. And yeah, it is all the knife, it is rotated in a really high speed. So when the raw material get in touch with the knife, it will easily jump out of the equipment. So in the real situation, we normally will set one of the, hey, welcome to the live, 成业welcome to the live, happy to see you here. So in the real situation, we will set one of the paddles just like this. And if you want, we can set a cover here to avoid all of the raw materials jump out of the equipment in a really easy way. And then let me show you the next equipment here. It is our magnetic separator. It is our magnetic separator. Because with all the raw materials, I mean, if you just purchase, thank you so much for your like. If you didn't follow about our live stream, please give me the follow. Next time when I do a live stream, you'll be noticed. Thank you so much, 成业无. And yeah, where am I? Yeah, magnetic separator here. Because if you directly purchase about the raw materials for this whole processing line, it is all about transport by the vehicles, and it is or what? Yeah, it is in a really automatic way. So we have to make sure there is no magnetic things inside of the raw materials. Otherwise, it will totally damage about our equipment, because because the next equipment that we are using, it is called Rasper. It is a relatively expensive one and really high efficient one. So to protect about the Rasper, we said the magnetic separator here. Once mixed with like the helix or iron or nails magnetic things, it will totally damage about the blades here. Thank you so much for your like. Let me check who's keep liking my live stream. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. If you do have any questions, you can just directly put your question in the comment. I am currently waiting for questions. If you want to know more, just put it in the comment, all right? Okay, right now let's check about our Rasper. The Rasper. For this Rasper, there is a really huge rotary drum. It is dropped inside, and there are a multiply of the blades. It is on the surface for the, yeah, let me just pause here. This is our rotary drum, and on the surface for the rotary drum there will be multiply of the blades. The smallest capacity also have more than 80 of the blades on the surface, or if you do need a high efficiency high capacity equipments, there will be more than 200 of the blades. It is on the surface, and when it is working, it is rotates in a really high speed. Like in 1 minute, it can rotate more than 2,000 times in a really high speed. And at the bottom for this Rasper, there is a bottom net, and the net size it is relatively small. The size it is really small, normally around 2 millimeters. So when all of the raw material cannot go through the mesh until it is get totally rasped. So this is our Rasper. If you'd like to know more detailed informations, you can just directly leave something in the comment. I can show more detailed informations. Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. If there's anything that you are interested, leave it in the comment area. I want to thank you so much for a like. Who's here? Please let me know who's here. Who's keep liking about my live stream. Thank you so much. This is our Rasper. If you want to know more detailed information, add the WhatsApp number. I have already pinned at the bottom. Can you guys see it clearly? Yeah, this is our WhatsApp number. You guys can add it. Right now, so that our assistant can show more detailed information about the whole processing line, about the working principle, about our provide cases as the reference for you guys. If you do need it, just add it, and we can give you. You can tell our assistant that you are coming from the live stream, you are coming from the YouTube. We can give you a lot of discount, really good one. This is our Rasper. And the breaking rate, let me just post it here. The breaking rate for the Rasper, it is about 96%. About 96%, comparing with other equipment in the market. I mean, there are a lot of different kind of braking equipment, just like the hammer mill or like other different things. The braking rate for them, it is normally around 80%, or even the most high efficiency one for the other companies, it is around 85%. But for our Rasper, the braking rate, it is totally above 96%. Yeah, really high efficiency one, but the price it is relatively a little expensive than the other companies. But let me give you an example so that you can know how important it is for the braking rate. All right. So like 2 years earlier, we have done one of the project. There is our one of our client. It is from Nigeria, and due to the limited budget, he finally purchased the hammer mill, which the breaking rate is around 80%. 80%. So with 4 tons or 6 tons of the raw material, he can process 1 ton of the starch. But with our Rasper, if you'd like to get 1 ton of starch, you only need to use 4 tons of the raw materials. Do the comparison. He's using 4 tons. He's using 5 tons or 6 tons to get 1 ton of the starch. But by using our equipment, the high efficiency one, with 4 tons of the raw materials, you can get 1 ton of the starch. You can saving a lot of money. Thank you so much for your smiles. Thank you so much. Account. Thank you so much, account. I know you are here. Thank you so much for your heart. Oh my god, you guys are really, 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 really amazing. Do you have any questions, ladies and gentlemen? If you do, let me know that, alright? Because our live stream will be end in 10 minutes. If there's any question, leave your comment, leave your question in the comment area. Can you guys see the comment area? Hi, Anson. How are you? Good afternoon. Happy to see you here again. How are you? And currently what I'm showing here, it is the centrifuge side. It is our centrifuge side. Where is your firm? I mean, our company, it is located in Henan province in China. So that's our factory, and we do have two factories total. The final amount, the amount for our factory, it is about 40,000 square meters with more than 200 of the workers producing the equipment for all of you guys. And we do have our overseas office, which is in Nigeria, located in Nigeria. So if you'd like to know more details within our overseas office, add our WhatsApp number. Our assistant can show you more details for you guys. Done. All right, I have already received your application, and our assistant will reach to you in a really quick way. I cannot see about the message anymore. Yeah, I am back. This is our hydrocyclone station. Yeah, the main purpose for this equipment is to remove the impurities, just like the cells. Hi, Chunky. How are you, Chunky? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to the live. 成也无成也 LED display LED display OK 郑州红了 Let me Google about 郑州红了 because he said his buying preference it is like 郑州红了 Let me check what is 郑州红了 Since your shopping preference it is called 郑州红了 I'd like to know more detailed information about the company. 郑州红了 What is the meaning for 郑州红了 how to write about the character. Oh, I get it. 郑州红了 machinery. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Let me check. Oh, it is about the packaging equipment, the packaging company. Yeah, this is you. This is you. Oh, you. I mean, we do have the same foundation. Like we all have the company at 2011. Oh, it is really close. 他们是在23、2011年 It is really, really close date. Do you need any live streamer? I mean, yeah, it is really close to our company. If you do need it, thank you so much for your like. Hi, Cassava Processing Machine. How are you? I just saw about your message. How are you? How are you? Welcome to the live. Anyway, right now, if you guys do have any questions, right now, please directly put your question in the comment because our live stream will end in a really, really short time. After 8 minutes, I will ending the live stream. So, do you have any interest in starch processing machine? Yeah, that 他是不知道我叫啥。We are doing company located in Zhengzhou, Henan Province, China. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If you're too curious about the starch business, if you have already starch processing line, if you have already have your own starch workshop, we can provide you the best quality equipments according to your needs. Like we do have all capacities equipments like 1 ton per day, 2 ton per day, 5 ton per day, 10 ton per day, or even bigger capacities. We all have it. So if you do need our equipments, easily leave something in the comment and send ho. Hey Armin, welcome to the live. Armin, I'm from Russia. The last video that is only Russian that I can see here. But for our company, we have done the start business about 10 years. And I have already pinned our WhatsApp number and our email address at the bottom. If you're too curious about our equipments, easily go there, check more detailed information about it. And if you tell our assistant that you are coming from the YouTube or you are coming from the YouTube live stream, we can give you another discount. That is a special. That is a special discount for you guys. So if you do need our equipments, if you have this demand, welcome to talk with me. Yes, exactly. Leave your question in the comment area. Thank you so much. The cassava processing machine. Thank you so much. 哦，还在查。Hi Tom William, how are you? Good afternoon, Tom. 他是不知道我叫严嵩红。Anyway, the live stream will be ending in a really short time. Let me check. 5 minutes later, I'm about to ending the live stream. So right now, if you do have any questions, put your question in the comments. Waiting for you. Waiting for you. Thank you so much for keep like this live stream. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's check. Is there any new questions here? Is there any new question? Okay, I will add it right now. Okay, Anson, I'm waiting for you. We are waiting for you. So after you add our WhatsApp number, you can tell us what do you need, what kind of raw materials do you have, and how many hours do you working for one day, so that we can give you a customized design according to your basic information, Anson. Waiting for you. And where do you want to set your workshop? I mean, currently we are in China, but we do have our overseas office. So where do you want to have your uh, workshop? Nigeria. That is so good because we do have our overseas office, which is in Nigeria also. I believe you guys you can save a lot of shipping cost and you will be totally satisfied with our equipment. So yeah, add our WhatsApp number and tell us about what you need, what kind of raw materials do you have, and what is your final requirements for the starch so that we can give you a customized design according to that. If possible, can I know your WhatsApp ID? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you do have any questions or if you do have any needs for our equipment right now, please directly let me know. I mean, we are doing the starch business, especially for starch, tuber starch, cassava, potato and sweet potato starch business about 10 years. During this year, we have accumulated so many of the feedbacks, provides cases. So if you do need our equipment, we can provide you the different capacities of the equipment: 1 ton per day, 2 ton, 5 ton, 10 ton, 20 ton, or even 50 tons per day. We We can all provide you that if you need. And I have already pinned our WhatsApp number at the comment area. You can go to the comment place, check about our WhatsApp number, add it, and tell us what kind of raw materials do you have. By the way, we have done the starch business, flour business, and Gary processing line about 10 years, and we do update about our system for several of the times. So if you do need it right now, you can just add our WhatsApp number, or if you didn't subscribe about our channel right now, subscribe this channel because this live stream will end in a really short time. All right. So wish you guys can have a really wonderful Wednesday. 2 days later is about the weekend, and wish you guys happy. I believe that will be all for today's live. I will see you guys next time. So before ending this live stream, do subscribe this channel. Please do subscribe about this channel. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.